Well,
Like,
I'm with you. I'm with you. I
right.
was speaking on the common man, because even the famous rapper was once a common man before becoming famous, and a lot of times a lot of judgment is passed on them about their content, and they say, "Hey,
Mm-hmm.
look, you may know me as being famous, but I'm just a regular person. In the
Right.
environment that I came from, sex,
Right.
money, and drugs, that's what carried me through." You know, a lot of these kids right now, they're looking up to some of these artists who are using that as an outlet. But even before these artists became famous, that is something that they use to get through those dark times, even
100%.
before it being on that stage, as far as being known as a musician that's putting that out there. But I'm wondering, when you say y'all are speaking to the kids nowadays, the kids that are, that have a sex life, a very active sex life, that they're using drugs a lot because that's what's helping them cope with everything that's going on right now. How do y'all get them to see that and know that, hey, this is a distraction. This may feel good to you, but it's bad for you? I'm wondering, how does that talk go?
Right. So basically, I just talk about energy. So like in physics, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It only can be reallocated. Okay. And I tell them, I was like, if this is, and this what goes back to your goals, right? Like if this is your goal, but you have energy going out towards these other things, it's going to be harder to achieve that goal because you're not going to be able to put enough energy into it. And sex is energy. Eating bad foods is energy. Like if you're not allocating your energy towards that, you can't expect to get to where you want to get to in any form or fashion.
Yes.
So like, what are you doing mentally to put energy into that thing that you want to become?
I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
You know?
Right.
So it's like, if your goal is to do what's in those rap songs, well, put your energy towards that. But that is not going to mean you're successful. I know people that got money, cars, clothes, a bunch of women that aren't successful. And don't even see themselves as successful.
Right.
All they've done is attracted to what they've seen in the songs, and they're not happy. They're not spiritually fulfilled. They attracted all this material stuff.
Right.
None of it feeling the soul.
Okay.
And actually some of them losing their soul in the process of doing some of this stuff, doing some things that are completely not in alignment with what their soul wants them to do to achieve these things.
Social currency.
But the narrative that I want to push is the narrative that's pushed in the Bible. It's seek ye first the kingdom and its righteousness, and everything else will be added unto you.
Say that again.
Meaning that seek ye first. I don't know what scripture it comes from. I'm not like, I can't tell you like first Psalms chapter, but it's a scripture in the Bible. It says, seek ye first the kingdom and its righteousness, and everything else will be added unto you. So pretty much saying to the person that wants the fame and the money is that seek ye first the kingdom, and then the fame and the money will be added unto you.
Thank you.
Like everything else that kind of like the flesh desires will be added into you. Also, it'll be added into you harmoniously so that you can still keep your eye on the kingdom. That mate that you attract is not going to take your eye off the 8 ball. You know, your financial situation is not going to get your ego to a place that takes your eye off the 8 ball. Like everything else is going to be added into you harmoniously so that you can continue to build that kingdom.
Right.
And you continue to be righteous and think righteous towards that kingdom.
Right.
That's what's up.
But that's where the rise and fall happens, right? It's that you have someone that's in tune with what they want to do. They're thinking about it, they're feeling it, and they're speaking about it, and they get it. But once they get it, if they can't stay focused on the kingdom, the things that they will attract will become distractions.
Right.
That's why you always have to seek ye first, right? So like you've done this, now you've got the money, but now your focus is on the money. You're not focused on the kingdom anymore, and that's when the kingdom starts to go back down.
Wow.
But as long as you keep the focus on the kingdom and its righteousness, things will be added unto you seamlessly so you can continue to build the kingdom.
Right. And you can be concentrated on that because those things are going to just naturally, you won't have to work for those.
That's deep. That's deep.
You only got to work for the kingdom. So everything else is going to come in. And if it ain't coming like that, it's because the kingdom isn't being built right.
That's
deep.
Right.
Energy's not being there. I totally get that.